This is a public service announcement. Hey dudes, John here, and welcome to another, random video. I'm kind of here to give a little warning to you guys out there. We have a lot of YouTuber friends, including some of you dudes and dudettes out there, that ask us, how do you guys get views? Well, as you can see, we struggle on views ourselves. I mean, majority of the time, we're under about 100 views. And then we get suggested, hey, you should try XYZ site. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. There are really no good ways to get views except for proper SEO, which is search engine optimization for video. And I'm still learning that right now. And with the new algorithm changes with YouTube, it's become even more different than it was before. Before, it was pretty straightforward. The way you wrote things is the way YouTube saw things. So when you type in your tags and your description of your video, YouTube took all that into consideration and showed it to whomever needed to see that video. The one thing that was iffy about before the change was only videos with high view counts right off the bat were viewed as a suggestion later on. So I'm wondering if that's what YouTube did for this new algorithm to take place, was take all sites into equal consideration. And that's why you'll see a lot of YouTubers complaining about, hey, my viewership dropped from 1 million views per video to 900,000 views per video. And that may not seem significant, but that 100,000 views to them is drastic because they're using it as income. And then all of a sudden their income plummets by 100,000 views per video. And if they're doing 30 videos a month, that's one video a day on average, that's 3 million views less that they're getting from all their videos, basically on average, just using rough numbers, that they're getting on their videos. That's a lot less money they're bringing in every single month that they were originally counting on, which it's their job. I mean, I'm not going to knock them for it. I'm not going to say negative things about that. A lot of people complain about how the fact that YouTubers make money. Yes, YouTubers make money. That's part of the enticement to continue doing this forward, is to eventually make a career out of it. Now, I currently do it. I do it because I enjoy making videos for you guys. I love entertaining you guys. I love making stuff on Minecraft. I love playing video games. All of that stuff encompasses and putting out cool content for you guys. So that encourages me to move forward. Whenever I see more views on a video, I start to think, okay, this is what you guys want to see. I should make more of this. Now, I try not to make videos on things I don't like. Like, we get offered free video games all the time. A lot of them on Steam. A lot of them aren't very good. So I'll look at the game, I'll look at the reviews on the game, and if I think it's going to be a game that you dudes and dudettes are not going to like out there, I'm not going to make the video and I'm not going to take the free game either, because that's not cool for me to take a free game and then not make a video on it. But that's the whole key, is I want to make sure that we get our views out there. There's no other way to make these views legit other than proper writing of your description. There are some really, really janky, well, I'll call them janky. We'll stick with janky, all right? Some janky websites out there, and a lot of people clicking on your sites and commenting on them. I'll show you what I mean by that. We'll get our normal comments down here. See, we get just the two, first, second, yay, thank you. And then, and I appreciate those. But if I click on this, there are comments waiting your approval. These are usually spam, right? So this one pops up right now. Some other ones popped up as well. I won't put their name on it, just this guy here. My first question would be, why don't more people watch this? At first, that seems like a pretty legit comment. I agree. Why don't more people watch this? Okay, I used this website in the past. It might help. Then they put in this youtubezone.com. And I'm not going to go to the website. It's filled with viruses that I don't want on my machine. I happen to be on a PC. This is vulnerable to viruses, and I'm not going to go there. And I'm going to show you what I mean by this type of site. This is YouTube. It's YouTube, so it's youtubezone.com. Don't go there. There's really no point, but a lot of people do. I actually have had friends that have gone there, and what it does is it sells you views. You can buy views. You can buy subscribers. You can buy comments. You can buy all these great things that seem pretty legit. There's other sites on here. If I type in, I'm using Bing on here for whatever reason, I don't know why, get more YouTube views. A lot of people look this up. It's probably one of the top search criterias when it comes to YouTube, right? Get YouTube views, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And all of them are going to be this 100% satisfaction guarantee, by the way. This QQTube, upyourviews.com, add more traffic. And there's some of them that are pretty legit, actually. This one here, this has nothing to do with selling you anything, by the way. I'll show you that one in just a moment. Okay, so these right here. Again, I'm not going to click on them. What they do is they will sell you, like, look at this one. You can actually see it right in the description. 100,000 views for $179. Over 15,000 customers. So they're looking at it as a customer retention. Well, you and I as YouTubers or people out there that are doing this to get views for just their YouTube channel, you're getting 100,000 video views, sure. And they claim that they're not bots. There's no way that the majority of those are not bots. That's number one. Number two, there's no way that a majority of these are not by one account. And what I mean by that is if I create a YouTube channel, if I go back to my channel right here. Okay, so if I go to my channel right here, you can create a channel and then you can create other channels underneath your main channel. What I mean by that is you can have the one Google Plus account, plus you can create sub accounts underneath that. So I can create an Ethan and Liam HD 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And I can do this for quite some time and have, thousands of accounts on this. And I can create a software that'll go through and take all those accounts and I can go and straight like your video with all those accounts. We currently have 5 accounts. So at first, when we first started YouTube, I was using all 5 of those accounts and I was clicking like on all of our videos and I was watching all of our videos with those 5 accounts. YouTube got privy to this many years ago. So what they did was they look at your account at the end of so many months and they will back off a ton of views. We lost 5, 6, 7 views from accounts that were duplicates like that. So if I were to go to my other accounts, my 5 other accounts, and I went to your video and I liked each one of those 5 times, one from each account, right? In a month or 2 months, you will lose all those views. Not even just my initial view, you'll lose, not just the 4 additional accounts, but you'll lose all 5, which is really crappy because at first you were getting views and now all of a sudden you're getting negative views. How does that happen? So that's basically YouTube catching on to the fact that these are all coming from the same IP address. These are all coming from the same machine on top of that. So that they can see that kind of thing. So sure, you'll get 100,000 views, but you'll see those drastically drop off. Then they say money back guarantee, 100% guaranteed service. Well, if you read in their description on all these, if you dare go to any of these sites, if you go to the terms of service, it's considered service rendered once those 100 views have hit. Now, if YouTube backs them off, that's off of them. They've already given you those 100,000 views. So once you lose those views, it's on you at that point. They've already done their service. They've given you what you paid for, 100,000 views. They don't guarantee anywhere in their terms of service that those views will stay indefinitely. They do say that these are legit. They do say that these are fast and safe. And there's another issue right there, is safe. If you're using one of these services to get hundreds of thousands of views like this, YouTube can not only back off your views, but they can ban you from YouTube. They can shut down your account. And I've seen this happen as well. I've seen people's accounts get shut down for a lot less than this. And you're trying to build up your subscribership, and all of a sudden you have 100,000 views. Again, they're not trickling in. They're not ones coming from Germany and Australia and Europe, the United States, and all over the world. No, they're coming in from one location and being funneled directly into your account. And that is what YouTube will catch on to as being fraud, and they will shut down your account. It's not going to happen 100% of the time. You may get away with it, which is fantastic, but would you really chance your channel for paying for views like this? I know a few people that have paid, a couple bucks. Here's one of them right here. $25 for 10,000 video views. It seems kind of cool, but you have to think of it this way. What this company suggests is that if I clicked on it, I can click on it on my Mac, but I won't do it here on my PC because my Mac is not susceptible to viruses like this PC is. what they suggest is that by getting 10,000 views, your video will be more suggested to other people. And yes, per the old algorithm, that is the case. Not currently anymore. With a new algorithm, that's not necessarily the fact. Even guys that have millions of subscribers aren't always suggested over guys that have 25 subscribers. I've looked up videos for specific maps for Minecraft, and I've seen videos that have, 100, 200 subscribers on them that I've gladly watched. And I've gladly clicked like on top of that, because that's the kind of videos I like to see. It doesn't have to be a Dan TDM. It doesn't have to be a Sunday or a Craner or a Mr. Spark or a Captain Sparkles or anybody else that happens to be huge. Although I do watch those guys and I appreciate what they do and I love their videos and I think they're fantastic entertainers out there. But I also like seeing some new faces. I also like seeing new dudes out there making some new videos, some fresh information that's being pumped out there. But this is not how you're getting views, because number one, these 10,000 views are not going to get you a repeat 10,000 views. Your next video, if your previous video had 50 views on it, your next video after this 10,000 view video will have 50 views on it. It's not going to help your channel out any. These people didn't actually watch your video. Some bot somewhere clicked through and shoved 10,000 likes onto a video, which is great. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, hey, I got 10,000 views just to make it look like you got 10,000 views. That's awesome. But again, chances are those are going to drop off really fast in the next couple months. Every time YouTube does their audit, every couple months, you end up seeing that influx of loss of views. You even see loss of subscribers. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, it was just a quick video that I wanted to say, look out for these dudes. They're pretty shady, bunch of janky people out there. There's a lot of cool tips and tricks you can learn online, that if you go through different websites, you can watch a lot of these videos, how to get more views. A lot of these guys did some fantastic write-ups on what you should do in order to get more views. This company here, vidIQ, more views, less time. They're not promising you more views. They're just showing you a technical way to obtain those views. Anyways, dudes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to give us a big fat thumbs up down below. And if you're at all new to our channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button below. And while you're at it, click the little bell. It turns on notifications and it lets you dudes and dudettes know when we upload our daily videos. And until next time, guys, see ya.